The air is filled with the deafening roar of engines and the ominous wail of air raid sirens. Shadows dart across the moonlit sky as searchlights scan desperately for enemy bombers. Below, a city braces itself for yet another sleepless night of destruction and survival. This is London during the Blitz, a time when courage and resilience burned as brightly as the fires that ravaged the streets. Today we delve deep into one of the most harrowing chapters of World War II, exploring the trials, triumphs, and unbreakable spirit of Londoners during the Battle of Britain. When we think of World War II, images of grand battles and strategic invasions often come to mind. But for the people of London, the war came to their doorsteps in the most terrifying way imaginable. Beginning on September 7, 1940, and lasting until May 1941, the Blitz, derived from the German word Blitzkrieg, meaning lightning war, brought relentless bombing raids to the United Kingdom, with London as its prime target. Over these 8 months, German forces aimed to crush British morale and weaken the nation's resolve. Instead, they inadvertently forged a legacy of defiance that still resonates today. The origins of the Blitz lie in the broader context of the Battle of Britain. By mid-1940, Adolf Hitler's forces had swept through Europe, leaving Britain as the last major obstacle to complete domination. The German Luftwaffe, led by Hermann Göring, sought to achieve air superiority over the Royal Air Force, RAF, as a precursor to a full-scale invasion, codenamed Operation Sea Lion. However, the RAF's fierce resistance, coupled with innovative radar technology and the legendary few, as Winston Churchill called the pilots who defended the skies, thwarted this ambition. Frustrated by these setbacks, Hitler shifted his strategy, opting for mass bombings targeting cities, industrial hubs, and civilian populations. The first major raid on London, known as Black Saturday, saw 348 German bombers escorted by over 600 fighters descend upon the city. That day marked the beginning of 57 consecutive nights of bombing. The devastation was catastrophic. Entire neighborhoods were reduced to rubble, and iconic landmarks like St. Paul's Cathedral were at risk of destruction. Miraculously, St. Paul's survived, becoming a powerful symbol of hope and endurance. But what was life like for those living through the Blitz? Imagine waking up every day to the acrid smell of smoke, the sound of shattered glass underfoot, and the constant anxiety of wondering if your home or loved ones would survive the night. Families sought refuge in makeshift shelters, some in the London Underground, others in Anderson, shelters installed in back gardens. The conditions were far from comfortable. Damp, overcrowded, and lacking basic amenities, these shelters nevertheless became sanctuaries in the face of relentless danger. Beyond the fear and physical destruction, the Blitz changed daily life in profound ways. Rationing, already a part of wartime Britain, became even more critical as supply chains were disrupted. Food, fuel, and clothing were precious commodities, and the ingenuity of civilians in making do with less became a hallmark of this era. Recipes for wartime staples like carrot cake and powdered egg omelets reflect the resourcefulness born out of necessity. Despite the hardships, the spirit of the people remained remarkably unbroken. Stories of camaraderie and community abound from this time. Neighbors banded together to clear debris, share meager resources, and comfort one another during moments of despair. Children, though terrified, found ways to adapt, playing games amidst the ruins and learning to identify aircraft silhouettes. The term Blitz spirit became synonymous with this collective resilience, a testament to human determination in the face of unimaginable adversity. Consider the extraordinary tale of the Bethnal Green Tube Shelter. One of the largest underground stations used as a shelter, it became home to thousands of families each night. Despite cramped conditions, this refuge offered a semblance of safety. For many, it was also a place of bonding. Mothers would swap recipes, children would sing songs, and the sound of a harmonica might echo down the tunnels, temporarily drowning out the chaos above. Please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new daily videos. The role of first responders during the Blitz cannot be overstated. Firefighters, often referred to as the heroes with grimy faces, worked tirelessly to extinguish blazes caused by incendiary bombs. The auxiliary fire service and air raid precautions volunteers risked their lives daily, pulling survivors from rubble and guiding people to safety. Nurses, doctors, and ambulance crews faced overwhelming challenges, treating casualties with limited supplies in bomb-damaged hospitals. Their bravery ensured that countless lives were saved, even as the odds seemed insurmountable. While civilians endured the terror of nightly raids, the British government worked tirelessly to maintain morale. Propaganda posters urged people to keep calm and carry on, dig for victory, and your courage, your cheerfulness, your resolution will bring us victory. These messages, while simple, carried profound weight in reminding people of their role in the larger struggle. Winston Churchill's leadership during this time cannot be understated. His speeches, broadcast over the radio, became rallying cries for a nation under siege. Lines like, "We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be." And never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few, resonated deeply with those enduring unimaginable hardships. In the skies above, the RAF continued to battle the Luftwaffe, gradually turning the tide in Britain's favor. Despite being outnumbered, British pilots utilized superior tactics in aircraft like the Spitfire and Hurricane to inflict heavy losses on the enemy. Intelligence breakthroughs, including the cracking of German codes at Bletchley Park, played a crucial role in anticipating attacks and minimizing casualties. The Blitz was not confined to London alone. Cities such as Coventry, Liverpool, Birmingham, and Glasgow also suffered devastating bombings. Coventry, in particular, experienced one of the war's most infamous raids on November 14, 1940, when over 500 German bombers obliterated much of the city center. The phrase "to Coventry" entered the lexicon, symbolizing complete destruction. By May 1941, Hitler turned his attention eastward, launching Operation Barbarossa against the Soviet Union. The Luftwaffe redirected its resources, bringing the Blitz to an end. However, the scars it left behind were deep and lasting. Over 40,000 civilians lost their lives, and more than 1 million homes were destroyed. The physical rebuilding of cities took years, but the emotional and psychological impact lingered for decades. Yet from this devastation emerged stories of hope and renewal. The Blitz galvanized a sense of national identity and collective purpose. It reinforced the importance of unity in the face of adversity, a lesson that remains relevant in our world today. The memories of those dark days are preserved in countless diaries, photographs, and oral histories, ensuring that future generations understand the sacrifices made and the resilience displayed. As we reflect on this extraordinary chapter in history, it's impossible not to be inspired by the bravery and determination of the people who lived through the Blitz. Their story reminds us that even in the darkest times, the human spirit can shine brightest. So as we look back on this period of destruction and defiance, let us remember the courage of those who faced unimaginable challenges and emerged stronger. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most remarkable periods in modern history. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more fascinating stories from the past. Until next time, stay curious.